Hey guys, welcome to another video. He has done it again. Zen's rank 1 in 2s by over 100 points. We're going to watch some of his rank games and talk about it, but really, how many times has he done this now? I've lost count of how many times he's been rank 1, how long he's been ranked 1 by over 100 points in 2s. He's just normalized it. It's just become his expected 2s total. He's playing 2s right now with Stizzy in this game against Exotic. So all the Vitality boys are in here, along with Matt, another French player. Who's up and coming in EU, very solid player. And yeah, this actually, I noticed this happen not long after I made a video about Daniel being rank 1 by over 100 points. And then Atto, I think, went rank 1 briefly by over 100 points. And now Zen's rank 1 by over 100 points. So they're all just kind of on the grind at the moment with the new season of RLCS coming up. Not surprising. But yeah, I need to go and find out when Atto did that. If you guys want me to go and re-document that one as well, I wouldn't mind it. Love you watching some Atto gameplay. But currently, at the moment I'm recording this video, Zen is rank 1 by over 100 points. And he's probably rank 1 by over 100 points when this gets uploaded. I'm recording this a bit ahead of the time before uploading it because I'm going to be going away for a week. Actually, 2 weeks before the new season starts on holiday. The new RLCS season, that is. But yeah, if I'm going to make a video about a player being over 100 points ahead of number 2 in the leaderboard, and I need them to stay that way for, let's say, a week until I upload the video on YouTube, this is the guy to make it about, Zen. And yeah, he's been playing a lot of 2s with Stizzy. Love watching these guys play. Really funny videos actually on both of their channels of them playing with comms on. I've talked about it before, but I would recommend you guys check it out. Absolutely hilarious stuff. Really looking forward to seeing how their season goes with Vitality. But yeah, we just have to like take a moment and realize how crazy it is that being 100 points above second is just normal now. It's just the expected amount for Zen to be on. That shouldn't be normal. When you win, when you're that far ahead, you don't get that many points compared to when you lose. You'll lose a whole load of points. Sometimes when he's winning, oh my goodness, he's almost cooking everybody here. Sometimes when he's winning, he's going +2, +3, maybe +4 if he's lucky. Some of the other times, if very high rated players are against him, he'll get more. But you can also lose a ton. Oh, what is going on? Okay, this is just the silliest goal that we're probably going to see in this video, but it does end up in the back of the net. 3-1 for Zen and Stizzy. Zen's got all 3 goals. But yeah, we just have to remind ourselves that this isn't normal. It shouldn't be possible in Rocket League for somebody to just chill that far ahead of everybody else when yes, they are party queuing a lot, but Zen does solo queue. He plays a lot of games. Ooh, miss there from Exotic. Needed to hit that one to keep them in the game, or at least keep them within touching distance of Zen and Stizzy. Just past half-time, and Stizzy's going to take over from Zen's irritable flip reset handoff. Something that we're starting to see more and more in free play, popularized, of course, by the Seer bots. Really interested as well to know how the Seer bots are getting on. Are they at the level where they can beat pros consistently yet? I'm sure that they're working towards that rapidly. More rapidly than we'd like to admit. But yes, the robots are in fact better than humans in most cases. Humans like myself at least, and I know most of you guys as well. Well, no, a little bit too high on that one, Stizzy. But the new boost update, well, I say new, it's been around for a while now, being able to see how much boost your teammates got. That was a bit ambitious, even with Zen as your mate. But this looks like just a standard Zen play coming in. Oh, it is nicely saved by Matt. Zen maybe got a bit ahead of the ball. Back pass from the pre-flip of Zen. It really is just interesting watching these guys play 2s. I think Stizzy's a good fit for Zen in 2s because he is a player who's comfortable defending alone. That kind of frees up Zen to use all of his boost in offense if he feels like it. But he is also a player who's very mechanical, good at outplaying 2 players himself. So if Zen wants to sit back, Stizzy can absolutely do everything himself. There's a 5th goal. Stizzy put in that one, and he's got 2 on the board himself. They've absolutely dominated here. 5-1 against Exotic, who is a beast in 2s, and Matt, who is a very high rated player as well in his own right. But for Zen and Stizzy, this is just normal. And for Zen, this is just what we've come to expect from him. And I'm really interested to see if anybody is going to be able to push him for 2's rank 1, or get close to him even, as RLCS gets up and running again. So that's when everybody's playing, usually at least, everybody's playing the majority of their 2's games. Personally hoping I'm going to be seeing a lot of the NA players as well playing 2's in the EU server. I know Beast Mode's been playing a bit of 2's in EU. been on the grind. Love to see those games. Really interesting to see the styles, the different play styles, the different synergies that you get when all the different regions compete against each other. That's going to be another one. It's 7-1. Zed's got 5 goals. Yeah, I mean, Matt and Exotic are just playing this one out to see if they're going to be able to get just anything. Are they going to be able to get any kind of respectable scoreline? Maybe get some goals in rubbish time. They're still defending, like, the lives depending on at least Exotic is. Matt's on the back hole. I'm not sure what Matt's doing. He's up there blinding in. Is this going to get Exotic in trouble for win trading? He's holding Matt hostage in a lobby. I don't think so. That was a joke for all of you who don't understand that. But yeah, this is a pretty dominant game. And it's one of many in recent time for Zen on his road to rank 1 and 2s by an absolute mile. Yeah, I think the players who've done that this season, just to reiterate, I think Daniel, Atto, and now Zen. But as we get closer to RLCS, as we get further into the season, it gets harder and harder to do this because more and more players are playing and the baseline just gets higher in rank. So this is, yeah, very, very, very impressive stuff. Is Stizzy own goal to end this one? Yes, he has. 7-2 to Stizzy with an own goal, and they've immediately left to go next. And that's exactly what we're going to do as well. Let's go to the next game. All right, here we are, game 2. Zen is solo queuing in this one. He's playing with JCH. Jich, don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce this. And they're up against Kevin and Skyrix. So this is a solo queue game for Zen, and I want to show you guys this because this is the difference when Zen solo queues versus when he team queues, and it's something I think you guys can learn from if you want to improve your solo queue abilities. We just saw Zen playing there with Stizzy. They're in a party. They've got a lot of synergy together. They're teammates in RLCS now, or they are they're going to be teammates in RLCS this season. So when you're doing that, you obviously are working on the team plays, the synergy, and you know you're putting a lot of trust in your teammate. But Zen shows us in this game that although you might think that okay, he's with a random player now, he's just queued solo, so you're always with a random when you queue solo. Is he just going to try and take over the game 1v3 and dominate by scoring all the goals? Well, the answer is actually no, and this is the play style that I want you guys to think about, is the facilitation play style, because you can still 1v2 the opponents in 2v2 while facilitating for your teammate, and that's what Zen does really well in this game. I think it's a really interesting game, and I wanted to show it to you guys for that reason, because Zen's going to involve his teammate. He's going to make the game really easy for his teammate as well. That's what you need to do when you're solo queuing. You want to make the game as easy as possible for your teammate, and they're going to get comfortable. They're going to get more and more confident in you as a teammate. Obviously, if you're teaming with Zen, I'm pretty sure Jich or JC, I don't know how to pronounce his name, pretty sure he's already confident as soon as he loads into the lobby. But most of us aren't. We just queue in and it's an absolute random. We don't know who they are. But if you're making life easy for your teammate, they're probably going to feel confident in your ability as well. But okay, pretty quiet start to this one. Just playing some low-risk Rocket League for the most part. And now let's focus what happens from this point onwards as the game starts to open up a little bit. Now Zen does miss a back wall bounce there. Went way further out from the wall than he expected. And luckily for him, his teammate was able to take over and help him out in defense a little bit. He's just letting his teammate work here. Now notice how long Zen is staying back in this play. This will happen a lot in all ranks, where somebody will be just kind of ball chasing an offense, and it annoys a lot of players, but really it shouldn't. You shouldn't get annoyed when things like that are happening, when your teammate's constantly pressuring the ball for you, because really they're just trying to cause the opponents to lose it so that you can get it for free eventually. And you know, don't feel like, well, it's my turn. You're hitting the ball. It's now my go. That's not how the pros play. It's not how the best players in the world play. It's not how you should look to play either. So Zen using a little bit of extra boost there to fly onto the backboard so you can recover more quickly, stealing the boost in the process. Now they're starting to get a bit more pressure on the opponents, and there is the flip reset past one, the dunk pass to second, and it's an open net for JCH. So that's how it's done. It's not about putting the ball in the net yourself in twos. It's about taking both of the opponents out of the game. That is how you can set your teammate up. That's how you can facilitate for them. It looks like Zen's been bumped out the way. Oh, JCH wasn't ready for that though, and the long shot goes in for Skyrix. Nice snipe, and the bump as well was critical. Zen's going to half flip away from the ball here. Doesn't want any unnecessary volatility. Just lets his teammate go pressure it. He grabs the boost. He's ready to follow up on anything. It's a really good kickoff strat to try if you are a bit higher rating. Wouldn't recommend doing that one if you're still climbing through the ranks. Can confuse your teammate a bit, but if you're higher ranked, they'll probably know what that's about. It is a common strategy. in our LCS now. So Zen again with an assist. JCH with the fake kickoff afterwards, trying to bring Zen into the game again immediately. It's all about the assists for Zen, just giving his teammate really clear-cut chances where he doesn't have to decide, is it risky, do I go, do I not go? And there's another block for Zen, and another tap in for JCH. I mean, are you guys starting to see the pattern here? Are you starting to see the play style and why it is so effective, and why Zen is able to climb, regardless of whether he's party queues or solo queues? It's because he makes the game so easy for his teammate. He's always relevant, he's always in the play, well, 99% of the time, and his teammate doesn't have to make any difficult decisions. You don't want to send to the ball to your teammate when an interception is available to the opponents. You want to do it when the net is absolutely wide open and there's no awkward decision to be made. Nice demo there by JCH. He's played a great game as well. You know, obviously the topic of this video is Zen, because he's hit rank 1 by over 100 points, but JCH has played a great game also. He's been clinical and he's been active when he's on the ball. He's not just leaving it and, you know, forcing Zen to come in from awkward positions. Oh, can he make the double tap here? Oh, you bet he can. Nothing to do with Zen on that play. Zen does get the assist, actually, so fair enough. A little bit to do with Zen on that play, but great goal by JCH. There's that half flip again by Zen. The idea there, just like we talked about before, is let your teammate go pressure the ball from the further spawn. You get boosted, follow up. And yeah, it looks like Kevin and Skyrex have just decided this one's not going to work out. You know, I don't blame them. Somebody's probably tried to forfeit here, and the other player's thinking, no, I don't want to forfeit. I want to play the rest of the game against Zen. It's a pretty good experience, pretty good practice, which is ultimately what ranked is for a lot of players. A great game by JCH here as well. Obviously, Zen did make this game really easy for him, and he does make it easy for most, if not all, of his teammates that he plays twos with, but that double tap was sick from JCH. He also was in the right place, right time, almost all the time, and that must be really nice for Zen to play with on his climb to rank 1 by such a large margin. But yeah, they're just running down the clock here, more or less. JCH and Zen have already done more than enough. Kevin and Skyrex, I can't tell who's the one that's forfeited and who's the one who's not forfeited. JCH puts in another one, 5 goals. Oh, that's a pretty good screenshot for JCH there, carrying Zen to a win, scoring all the goals. That's a double demo on the kickoff follow-up there by Zen and Skyrex. Love to see it. But there you have it, folks. It's the way to how do you climb? Well, first of all, having mechanics like Zen is a helpful place to start, but it's not just about the party queuing. It's not just about finding somebody that you gel well with, although that can be very helpful. It's also about being an easy teammate to play with and just giving your teammate open nets, just making the game simple for them. Don't make them make hard decisions. Don't leave them alone in awkward positions. Didn't see any of that in that game. We just saw a whole lot of success, and that's why, yeah, he is currently still rank 1. Very interested to see where he's going to be when I drop this video, because like I said, I'm not going to drop this until like a week after the time of recording. We're recording this early morning on the 7th of November, so let's see when this goes out. Is he rank 1 by more, less, the same? I'll have to wait and find out. But thank you all for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned a little bit. And if you want to learn more, head to the Next Rank YouTube channel. Myself and apparently Jack are putting out educational videos on there all the time to help you get better at Rocket League yourself. And if you want to take your game to the next level, seriously, check out our free course. And if that tickles your fancy, even consider buying the full course as well over at thenextrank.com. Link in description.